Hey everyone, so when someone knows you're in real estate, the same questions tend to always come up. And the questions are, is the boom going to last? Are prices going to modify? And are more homes going to become available? Bob Stevens, who is one of the managers at RE/MAX, highlights some facts about housing in Canada that might help answer some of these questions, and I thought I would share those with you. The subject line of his email was, "The future is bright, and who doesn't need a little bright light these days?" So is this boom going to last? Our housing boom has been caused by basically two factors. A chronic insufficiency of home supply that has been temporarily made worse by pandemic-related impacts that can be linked to record low mortgage rates and a shift in preference for housing. So there's more people opting for larger homes, more space, single dwellings, land, just to name a few. Canada has approximately 424 housing units per 1,000 residents, so that's the lowest of any G7 country. Currently, the housing deficit could be up to 1.8 million homes, meaning we would need 1.8 million more homes to have enough supply for demand. Housing as a commodity is subject to the law of supply and demand, just as we've seen with items such as masks, food, lumber, toilet paper, etc. during this pandemic. Canada will be at least 15 years before a balance is achieved with regards to supply and demand for housing. Our population of Canada, according to Stats Canada, is expected to hit between 48 and 56 million people by 2050. Canada is an attractive place for immigration for lots of positive reasons. Immigration has slowed for a bit, but is expected to pick back up. Those who immigrate will need housing, increasing demand for both our resale and new construction markets. So another thing that I get asked all the time, are prices going to modify? So house prices used to have some relationship between newly constructed and resale, but that seems to no longer be the rule. The availability of the property alone has taken a greater value than the reproduction costs. So an example of this has been the price that mobile homes in trailer parks are selling for instance. They're selling for up to 3 times the new reproduction cost. So these are usually on rented land, but just because they're available, their demand has increased. Construction costs have increased due to labor and material supply shortages. Everyone in the supply chain is affected, and when one item increases, as we all know, it has a snowball effect on others. So ultimately, new products will not be coming down in price anytime soon. One factor which could affect price is, of course, interest rates. So as we all know, it's not as much about the amount a property is selling for as it is how much the buyer can afford per month to carry that debt. So the next question always is, are more homes going to become available? So many of you may not be aware, but Canada has one of the highest numbers of vacant homes in the world. The latest data shows that 1.34 million homes are vacant in Canada. So that works out to nearly 1 in 12 homes in your neighborhood if you look around our investment properties, our foreign purchases, etc. Increased property taxes or interest rates for foreign or non-resident purchasers could help curb this, but that comes with a whole other host of problems. Canada's a very easy place for non-resident purchasing. There are non-resident taxes, but these only apply to a small region, which people just simply avoid by purchasing outside of that boundary. Canada's population growth may have slowed, but new home completions are still moving at a breakneck speed. Data shows developers completed over 50,000 new homes in Q4 for 2020. Canada is now on track to completing 18 homes per person added to the population, but as immigration picks up speed again, this disproportionate ratio will be diminished, but we will still be about 1.8 million homes short to meet our supply and demand. So in conclusion, when it comes down to it, the things that cause owners to become sellers are not going away. Death, employment, family size, marital relationships will continue to be major factors in the real estate market, and the seemingly endless supply of buyers does not appear to be subsiding anytime soon. So I think we're in for a strong market ahead for a while yet. So if you're thinking of selling or maybe purchasing for your first time, there will never be the perfect time, but the perfect house may only come along once. So if you're thinking of buying or selling or have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Thanks and have a great day.